15 seconds left on this car. Let's see if it gets another bid or if that's all she wrote. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. That was 10.4, by the way, and I just spoke about 10.40. So this site goes up a minute every time a bid comes in, unlike BAT, which goes up 2 minutes. And this is a very interesting car. I had one of these. It's an S6 Audi original 5-speed, 5-cylinder, all-wheel drive turbo model. This is what the Audi legacy of rallying and SCCA, IMSA monsters is based on. The video that you should check out is the unfair advantage. So here we go again, 15 seconds again, countdown. The unfair advantage documents Audi's domination of IMSA and SCCA GTU. I think it was GTU. Maybe GTO. Over 2 liters. I believe it's 2.2. But GTO is over 2 liters. Grand Touring over 2 liters. GTU is under 2 liters. So I believe it was GTO. Yeah, it was GTO because they ran against Corvettes and V8s and all this. And that little 5-cylinder turbo tore them new ones, if you know what I mean. And the all-wheel drive, which nobody was doing back then. Now everybody has all-wheel drive as well. Quattro system, which they said was, there's no need for Quattro. Even BMW's just saying, that's unnecessary. Well, BMW got bad all-wheel drive systems now because Audi proved them and made them eat their words by showing that they were superior, hence the name of the documentary, The Unfair Advantage. Very good documentary. Tiger in the Tiger's realm. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, no bid. The vehicle sold for $10,769, which is a steal. Because it does have high miles, 176,000 miles. It looks to be in good condition, and this is a heck of a vehicle. This is my favorite Audi besides the Audi S4s. I know that the Audi R8 will be my favorite once I get one, but that has not happened as of yet. So give me a little time. Give me a little time to get that twin turbo R8. It's going to get modified to twin turbo as well, and there's no stopping that. I'm gonna put some videos up. Shout out to 35 Dirty. I think that's the name of his channel, but it's 335 with dirty instead of 30. So 335, I think that's what it is. 335. I said 35 Dirty. Forgive me, I was just trying to remember. Is this an R1? No, it's not an R1, but it's a worked RX-7 FD. I had all these cars. We had all these cars. So one time I had 13 personal cars, so don't judge me. I was like my son says, Dad, it's like crack. It's an addiction. He has 3 Audi S4s right now as we speak. And I had 3 S4s same years when he was a child. So people are blaming me for his addiction. But he just remembers, his experiences, and it was good. It was a good time. So anyhow, the seller purchased this S6 in July 2009 with roughly 62,000 miles on the odometer. So he's really enjoyed this thing, and that's really a beautiful thing. I'm going to pause the video right now because I've got a call coming in, as you can hear. I'll come back and we'll play these videos and delve a little deeper into the Audi S6 world. Oh, that's my son calling, so maybe we shouldn't pause it. Let's see. Yours in favor, Justice. I actually was doing a live video here. I wanted you to hop on, but since you called last minute, I was ending it. It was a 1995 Audi S6 with no reserve.
How much you went for?
10,700.
All right, how many miles?
That's the thing. The mileage is what held it back, and it's also on Cars and Bids. So it had like 170,000 miles. But I was just reading that the owner bought it in 2009 with 62,000 miles on it. So he enjoyed this sucker. He put over 100,000 miles. Yeah, and the car has no modifications as I can tell. Hold on, let me plug in this mouse so I can scroll a little better here. So we're still live. I was just about to end it because I saw it was you calling. I kept it rolling. And what have we got? I was just talking about you on camera, actually, on live, saying how you blame me for your addiction now.
Yes. Yes. They've done some studies on this. Addiction is genetics.
Oh my God. I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. So today is 2/2/22. 22/22.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So wow, it's gonna be 2/22/22. Oh wow.
And that's interesting because Ariel, not your sister, but another friend of mine, Ariel Williams, is on her way over here right now to take me to the airport, and that's another reason I was calling you. And her birthday is February 22nd this year. Yeah, so the echoes are quite live, my friend.
The echoes are recursive, son.
Listen, Dunn, I'm not your son. It's the other way around, Dunn. Dunny? Yeah, I was going to play the video, so let's play the video while you're on. You can't see it, but, we'll sort all that out with the OBS studio and the Zoom later this week while I'm in New York. I'll be landing at 8. You picking me up from the airport?
I have no car to pick you up from the airport.
What do you mean? You have 3 S4s. What do you mean?
I have 4. Well, I mean,
you bought a 4th one?
Well, no, the blue one came with another one.
Well, a parts car.
It drives. It just needs a water pump.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's automatic, so I'm not too motivated to fix it.
What about the 6-speed? The blue one. There's a 6-speed. What happened?
Yeah, the aux water pump went. I mean, it's not a big deal, but it's just been too cold to fucking touch it metal right now.
I hear you. I'm dreading going and doing the swivel. I don't think I'm gonna do the swivel on the BMW. Anyway, we're digressing. The car is clean. I mean, 10 grand because of the market where we're at. It looks like a repaint on the front because it's a different color than the doors just now. Just caught that. It's a Texas car. I'm just looking at one of the YouTube walk-arounds that he did. But I had a green one, a British Racing green one, and it was the shit.
The Shiza.
Yeah, I mean, that car, I remember going to the auto show at the Javits Center when the car was released. First it was a S4. They named the last one S6, but the 94, I believe, 93, 92, 93, maybe 94 was a S4, like your cars. Look at that. I handed you the baton. Your cars, see? I'm no longer in the Audi S4 market.
I mean, I think I have more than you have had now because these will make it my 5th one.
Well, shout out to Sakis. I don't even know the name of Sakis's business right now, but the first S4 I bought was a salvage Nagaro blue one that I gave to Sakis that he turned into a rally car.
Right.
So that and the 3 twins that I had, the 3 silver twins, the triplets really.
I was gonna say 3 twins.
Yeah, my bad. My brain is half on, half off right now. I got so much to do before I grab this fight.
You've been smoking that Zaza. That's what it is.
No, it's actually not.
Yeah, baby, I'm gonna pick him up.
You're gonna pick who up? In what car? What do you see? You just sold on yourself.
No, it's not. So there's more problems. Come on, you know how it goes. So my mother's car, I'm using my mother's car to go pick up my son, but that car can only drive about a mile at a time because the transmission is low.
What, the BMW?
No,
the Lexus?
The Lex, yeah.
Oh, okay. You mean her old car? She's not driving that car no more.
Yeah.
Got it. All right, it's all good. You were just my first choice, but I gotta get somebody else to grab me. What were we just saying just now? Anyhow, we've been rambling. It's Tiger in the Tiger's realm. Go ahead.
We're talking about how the Garble, that's where you gave the Sakis.
Right.
And
I'm going to give Sakis a call, maybe even today, and try to have him in as a guest on Tiger in the Batcave. He's very knowledgeable. Sakis ran one of the biggest shops in New York for exotics back in the day. When you came over the bridge into Lower Manhattan, you usually would run past his shop and see all kinds of Maserati and Ferraris outside, classic ones as well as newer ones. And he's very knowledgeable. And Audi, he's really the guy. That's how I ended up becoming really close to him, is when I started checking out his Audi rally cars. Is it Sakis that told me about the run to the clouds, the Washington hill climb? Anyhow,
I think you had told me that.
Yeah, I ended up going out there a couple of times on the strength of what he told me. He's a very good friend of mine. We're talking 30 years of friendship. I saw him when I was in New York a couple of months ago, and I'll go back.
What? Sakis is a very interesting name. What is he?
He's Greek.
There you
go. Yeah. And his son Andrew and my body guy Dylan, who I've talked about a lot on the channel because of the 911 that I built for him.
Why are you talking about Dylan like I don't know Dylan? I vividly remember Dylan.
I'm actually talking to the audience, son.
Oh, sorry. Oh, my bad.
By a foul. All right, so I mentioned Dylan on the channel because of the 911, the 964. Actually, you got that. You gave me something the other day that I'm thankful for, because I was of the same conclusion you were, that Porsche's chassis numbers make no sense. Right?
E36,
E30, E36, E46,
E46, E92. You know what I'm saying? That makes total fucking sense. Total sense.
But 993 to 964. I mean 964 to 993 to 996 to 997.
Then to 991. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, come on.
Oh, what the flim flam? Sorry.
What the Fred Flintstone? All right. Anyway, but he.
Anyway, back to the Audi talk. Back to the 4 rings of hell. What was it? We're gonna say, that's actually for some reason those
Go ahead. We're sharing space right now.
Those C4 chassis Audis, they don't go for money, but they're highly coveted by people who want them. Like, I've been looking for a URS4 for a long time. Okay. And they're not expensive when you find them. It's so hard to find them. It's like,
yeah, I'm actually going to another part. I was actually just sitting at the kitchen table out here, and that URS6 come up. So, what do I do with this? Apologies, we'll probably have to edit this out. I need to clean this up. Okay, we're almost set. Give me a sec. Let's plug this laptop up. We'll be back at it. You saw the link I sent you earlier? The Q50 ran again.
Oh, yeah? The black one?
Yeah, against the 340.
Which 340? The white one?
I don't know. I didn't watch it. I didn't have time to watch it.
Oh.
So I just sent you the link.
If it's the white one, that nigga is smoking crack.
Oh, gosh.
Just say, here, take my money.
That ninja smoking crack? I'm just saying.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
It's all good. I actually don't have a problem with the word nigga, because I understand that it comes from niggas, and that's why it's so difficult for people to stop saying it. Because they're saying, what's good, my king? When they say, what's good, my nigga?
My nigga. niggas.
Did I ever tell you one time I was down here in Florida and I was going to a big hand wash that they have in Hollywood, and they had like 20 young brothers working there at this hand wash, right? And I just was like really on that, and I did a test, so I went up to like 10 of them. I said, "What's up, my nigga? What's good, my nigga?" And they were so uncomfortable with it. And then finally, one of them came over to me and said, like young black men can be so good. It's like they get such a bad rap. I said, "What's the problem?" He's like, well, don't you say that? I said, to your peeps and to your boys and whatnot. He said, well, I promised my mom I would stop. And I promised my mom I would stop, and I want to keep my word to my mom. And it was like deep, you know what I'm saying? So I ended up inviting all of them onto a conference call, later that day, and schooled them about the word niggas. This was before Kendrick and all that, so there was no clue about that. And so I played, but the what you call it was out already. The spelling bee joint was out already. So I played that for them, and I just took questions, and it was really good. I don't have it recorded or anything, but that's a conversation that could be had, because a lot of people are so their panties are all in a bunch because of that word. Like, oh, they don't say that word, but listen, this language is a language of spells. I keep saying that, but anyway, I digress from the Tiger in the Batcave content. That's for the Third Eye Storm content. Huh? That's the Third Eye Storm content. What'd you say? What you keep interrupting me about?
I'm just adding content, B. Come on,
what did you say? I couldn't hear you because you talked while I was speaking. So can you kindly repeat that? Hold on, that's Ariel calling me right now. Hold on.
My sister?
No, I just told you who it was. Same birthday. Okay, she just texted that she's outside. All right, I told you Ariel Williams' birthday is February 22nd, 222 this year, and we've been waiting for that for like 5 years. So it's heavy. She's actually going to be out of town, and I'm going to be out of the country, and I'm going to be out of the country, but different countries when that happens. Say again?
Where are you going?
I told you. I don't want to say it on the air, because, the feds be listening. You gotta be careful when you're holding all this knowledge, my guy.
Word.
All right, so on that note, we're just going to pause this. We just went all over the globe, and Ariel's outside to take me to They're playing, boss. They're playing.
They're playing, my friend.
All right, so we'll just go ahead and minimize. I'll edit this party. 18:04 coming up. No beef, no more. Right there, 18 minutes and 4 seconds. You can't make this up. Can't make this up. 18:04. Oh, and look what just popped up. And Ariel has a friend who has a Pontiac Fiero, and he thinks it's the shit. But I can't lie. The other day, a Fiero went for 10,000 and change on BAT. I got it recorded.
Wow.
Yeah, and supposedly his is in good shape. So with the way the market is, he might see 20 grand before too long. But
have you ever heard about something called a Soroban?
What's that?
So it's an abacus, but it's a Japanese variation of an abacus.
I've seen it. I wasn't aware of the name like that, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's got 3 rows, and then anyway, the point is not what it is. Have you ever seen someone who's an adept at using this thing?
1909 coming up. Good. Well, this whole number sequence is crazy right now. But please continue, young man.
Yeah, have you ever seen someone who is adept at this way of arithmetic?
Of calculations?
Yeah,
I did see that. That's why I know about it. It's like he's like a kung fu master. He's like a martial arts master.
Bro, it's not. Bro, they have in Japan. They have special like after school programs that kids like young like Ami's age. I mean, obviously, it's no age limit going up. But what blew my mind is this video. I'm gonna send it to you. This little girl, she had to be no older than like 12, and that's like stretching. They took they were in a class, and this is obviously like she's advanced in it. You know what I'm saying? They flashed 10 numbers in 1.5 seconds, 4-digit numbers, and she calculated them perfectly in 1.5 seconds. It was the most mind-blowing thing I've ever seen.
Right. No, we have to look into that again. We have to revisit that. There's a lot going on. I've got a group on Telegram and a group on WhatsApp that I added you to that I created yesterday for the guys. All right. One group is training. The other group is CMC Synergy Metaphysics. All right. Actually, I don't think I added you to the metaphysics yet. I just added you to the training on WhatsApp. But the metaphysics are ballistic today. And you will see if you want to be added, you can ask me and we'll discuss that because there's going to be requirements for that. This is a higher level, and I got guys that are qualified right now. So I just can't add you just because you're my son. That's not the way it's going to go down. Nepotism is not going to be your way through this. All right? I'm being clear with you. All right, let me go check on Ariel. You want me to add you to the group? Review what I put up. I only created it this morning, and it's ballistic. Okay? So would you like me to add you?
Well, I have to create a WhatsApp and stuff, so I'll let you.
No. The WhatsApp is the training. The metaphysics is Telegram, which you are on already. I know you got to do the WhatsApp, but whatever, with the WhatsApp. But you got to do that because I'm coming in. I'm spending a week. And we're going to be setting up the new spot with Elders. So, and he's been asking about you. He's like, yo, Justice can't play around with this. And now it's on. All right. But the metaphysics, I would like to get your feedback on what I put up, especially the last 3 videos, please. So I'm also,
yeah, Telegram. I have to check on that too because this was all connected to my old number, so I have to read.
The Telegram was not your own number. You had that Telegram since. We did some things on Telegram since. You lost that number.
I gotta check. All right. I'll keep you posted.
All right. Listen, luckily for you, Telegram, when you go in, it lets you see the last 100 messages. But stuff is fast and furious right now. Real serious. Okay. I don't want to say anything on 2222. That's it. Call it a day right there. All right. Let me go outside to Ariel. All right, yours in faith. 1. All right, 2234, 2244 is where I'm going to end it. Shout out to level 44 monks and magis in training. Tag in the building, 1 heart.